Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support this motion. Mr. Speaker, I have never been clear on my mind on the direction that I want to take as much as I'm clear today. You know, you can never bend the truth, Mr. Speaker. I was listening to the legal counsel for the Assembly, where they made a case that two-thirds is defined as two-thirds of the members present. When I look at the law has never been bended to a point where it defines two-thirds as the members who are present. The law is quite clear. It talks about two-thirds of all the members of the Assembly. Mr. Speaker, I was listening, and this has to be the issue that we must determine. Because before, Mr. Speaker, in this very House, we determined what two-thirds means. And we all came up with a conclusion that two-thirds for a human being will be a whole number. So, Mr. Speaker, I've also listened to an argument made by the plaintiff or the county assembly that the Senate votes by proxy, and that could not be further from the truth. Mr. Speaker, the Senate does not vote by proxy. Neither do county assembly vote by proxy. If you read Article 123 of the Constitution, it is the only house which is defined that it votes by delegation. Even in this own decision that we are going to make here, we have got to decide based on delegation, 24 delegation. So when we keep on dilly-dallying on these matters, Mr. Speaker, we'll be making a joke or a mockery of this House. Mr. Speaker, there is nowhere in the Constitution of Kenya, or even the law which is now guiding this impeachment process, because I'm still of the view that Parliament has not yet acted on Article 181(2), on coming up with a legislation that defined the impeachment process. But if we say we limit ourselves to the issues of Section 33 of the County Governments Act, there is nowhere that says that as a member elected by the people of Narok County, I can delegate my vote to the people of Kericho to be able to vote on my behalf. It is absolutely not possible. We can dilly-dally, we can pussyfoot, but the fact is, when it comes to appeal, we have to put it into a legal test. And the question to ask is this: in Nyamira County, what is the number that defines 75% of all the members elected in Nyamira County? Mr. Speaker, I was very happy to hear my colleague talking about a constitutional, like a constitutional target. There's absolutely no way, a moving target. There's no way that we can say that two-thirds shall be defined as a moving target. It is something which is clearly set. One of the things that was a bit confusing to me, Mr. Speaker, is that in this own House, if you look at our standing orders, and I believe it is standing order number 7, that talks about the elections of the Speaker. It talks about a Speaker being elected by all senators. Now, the question to ask is, when we were electing our Speaker, were the nominated senators in or they were not in? And what was all senators? So, Mr. Speaker, I'm very clear on my mind that two-thirds is 24, and the county assembly and the county governor has all attested that the people who voted were 19. Because I'm not going to vote. And the number that they brought, the county assembly brought the number of 23. So whether you call it two-thirds, using the numbers that you want to create of the people present, the law is quite clear and you cannot bend it. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, because I see that my light is up, I think we have to ask ourselves whether we want to remain as a House that plays around with the law, or we want to be able to become a House that sets the precedent and sends a clear message. And this clear message, Mr. Speaker, will finally be set when we pass a law in this House that sets the prerequisites of bringing an impeachment process into this House. It must be.
Senator